Hey there, Alpine. Head Coach Ian here to talk about Monday, November 2nd. Last week, you guys found your 20 rep max back squat. Exciting times. Probably one of the hardest things we'll ever do at the gym to this date. Doesn't mean we're gonna do anything harder. But I'm proud of you guys, and this today and these next few weeks, our back squat days are all going to be based off of that 20 rep max so that we can try it again in about a month and be like, whoa, I got stronger. So it's great. What are we starting off with today? 200 meter jog. Then what we got going on is 2 rounds, 15 air squats. Coaches, make sure people are adhering to those points of performance. And just remembering, keep those in mind so we're all moving well going into these squats today. Then we have a 40-second plank on our hands with our feet on a wall ball. All right, so you're going to be on those hands like so, and then your feet are going to be on the wall ball. Coaches and members, making sure that we're not feeling this in our lower back. If you are, push through those shoulders, kind of round them a little bit, and try to get your belly button to your spine, all right? It's a nice little crunch. It should be that same feeling as when we did the McGill Big 3 crunches. Same thing. Then we have 12 alternating Cossack squats there, going back and forth. So left side 1, right side 2, left side 3, 4, all the way to 12. Make sure, everyone, you are reaching back for, say, that car door or that wall behind you when you're doing these, just so we are recruiting that posterior chain and our full foot is on the ground. Then we have 4 PVC squats. We did these last week, and remember, we want to bend that PVC pipe so we're pulling down, and so down with our hands and back with our elbows to help get that back a little bit stronger, help those erectors and that thoracic spine stabilize a little bit more so we are ready to keep nice and stable and have that isometric contraction while we are squatting. Then workout today, we have 3 sets, 20 minutes to do so. We're gonna do 8 back squats, rest 30 seconds, 8 back squats, rest 30 seconds, 8 more back squats, and rest 3 minutes after that. That's what we're doing today, friends. That's all that we're doing, Our sets today, your first set is going to be at 80 to 85% of your 20 rep max. Set number 2 is going to be at 90 to 95% of that 20 rep max. And then set 3 is going to be at 100 to 105% of that 20 rep max, meaning it could be at your 20 rep max or slightly a little bit higher. So for those people that when you guys got done with that 20 rep max last week, you're like, man, I probably should have gone a little bit heavier. 1, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, you guys had the mechanics and you showed the consistency there with that. Now it's just time to make it a little bit more intense. And here is your opportunity this week. We are doing a total of 24 reps each set here. And so by the time you guys get to that last set, we're like, man, I'm kind of tired, but I can still get a little bit more than that 20 rep. Boom. Adhere to those points of performance, and let's go 105%. Hell, let's go 101% of our 20 rep max. That might be literally 2.5 more pounds, 5 more pounds. But guess what? That's more than what you did last week, and it's going to make it so that when we do that 20 rep max, boom, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy. So what I'm saying there, if you got done last week like, man, wish I would have gone a little bit heavier, here's your chance to start training a little bit more with a little bit more intensity, and doing that by adding a little bit more load so that when we do retest it, you are ready to give that full intensity while keeping the consistency of mechanics. Now, the other range, you got done and you're like, man, that kicked my butt, meaning that 20 rep back squat. And those last 5 just weren't the prettiest. All right, here we go, friends. Let's stay on the lower end of those percentage range today. So we're doing 80% the first set, 90%, and then 100 for that last. Why? Because at those final reps last week, the 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, your technique faltered a little bit more than it probably should have. We are going to take a step back so we can go 2 steps forward in a month, and taking that step back by working on consistent mechanics first, and then showing us the consistency. We do that for 3 weeks, and then that 4th week when we max out that 20 rep squat, boom. If you're Kyle and you got that 300 pounds, which was phenomenal, we're at double body weight there, we're doing 315, 320 for 20 reps because we focused on those mechanics and the consistency of those mechanics. Now, people are like, oh, we're just back squatting today. We have to remember here, this is over 70 back squats at what's probably around people's 75% of their 1 rep max. You all are going to be pooped out after this, and rightfully so. Not only your legs will be, but your CNS, your central nervous system, is going to be pooped out. So, coaches, there should be a little bit of time left afterwards. And so coaches, there's that. Members, there's going to be a little more time. Let's kind of be quick with putting our weights away, clean it off. And then those last 5 minutes, you guys are just foam rolling, chatting, and just kind of letting that body go back to homeostasis there, meaning just that nice calm area. I'm super excited for you guys on this wonderful 20 rep cycle. I'm currently in our 10 rep cycle, which you guys will do next. It's a butt kicker, but it's going to feel a little bit easier than it does for me because you guys are doing this 20 rep right now. All right, love you guys. This is our Monday. Let's get at it. Ian out.